Hey, you all. I normally don't do two uploads a week. I would love to, but I don't want y'all to get all tired of me and every day or every other day. So, anyway, you all, I had a dream last night and I really wanted to share that with you. It happened like in the wee hours of this morning. And so anyway, I was in this house, and it wasn't my house; it was some house, and someone was banging at the back door. So I went to the door, and then it was dark, so I turned on the light, and here's this man's face pressed up against the door, and so as soon as I saw that, he started breaking in the door. And so I found myself on the couch and he was trying to attack me. So I'm like scooting back on the couch, getting ready to brace myself for the attack. And he has his hand up like this, getting ready to strike me. I can't remember if he had a knife in it or if it was just his hand, but he had his hand up, getting ready to strike me. So as I'm on the couch, I'm I'm saying, in the name of Jesus, get out of here. In the name of Jesus, get out of here. And as soon as I said that, as he had his hand up, getting ready to strike me, he went like this in his, like as if his stomach was hurting. And the next thing I know, a force just pushed him out of my house. Just like that. And so I was just like, the Lord is awesome. Even in our sleep, He is faithful, y'all. And, I remember another time when I was running from these demons and I locked myself in this room and I stood in the middle of the room and I was like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And then all of a sudden, a portal in the middle of the room started opening up. And it was the Lord standing there, and it was all bright. And so I went and I stood beside him. I went into that portal, and we stood beside him. And as I was standing with him and I were looking in the room that I was just in. And I don't know if you guys know who Dynamo is. He's a famous musician and he works with demons. And Dynamo was there and the Lord was talking to him, but not verbally. He was communicating telepathically to him and he was wanting Dynamo to follow him. And Dynamo did not want to give up his life. He loved the notoriety, he loved all the money, and he knew that he would have to give all that up if he followed the Lord. So that was kind of, you know, disappointing, but the fact that every time I call him, either I'm able to wake up instantly when I call the Lord, or he just shows up. And but sometimes when I'm trying to call the Lord, my mouth is like sealed shut. Like I can't. Now I know the enemy loves to get into our dreams, and I'll be trying to say the Lord, but my mouth won't move. So I don't know if any of you guys ever encountered that before, but I tell you that, like I said, these unclean spirits, they really try to get into our dreams. And I was watching a channel one time, and I really love this channel. And she was giving us like prayers, like spiritual warfare prayers. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm jotting down the prayer of what she was saying, and I kind of added my own into it. And so that night, I said that spiritual prayer. It was really, I thought, powerful. So I'm praying it, and then shortly after I went to sleep after praying it, there I saw a demon, but disguised as a real old lady, and she was in the mirror, and I was watching. She was talking to me while she was in the mirror, and she told me, "Now we're gonna get you even harder." And then the scene switched to my ex-boyfriend. He was knocking at my door, and I didn't think it was him. So I was like, confess Jesus Christ, confess Jesus Christ. And he couldn't do it. And he attacked me, and he started putting his his hands over my mouth like that. And then I started like shaking my head and I woke up doing that. So you all, we really have got to, even in our sleeps, we have to remember that name, the Lord's name, Jesus Christ. And he's faithful even through that. And so, but if you guys have anything like that to share, I would love to hear. Whether you guys want to email me at armyforthelord7 at gmail.com, or you can share it with everyone in the comments. So I always like hearing, things like that. And it's also nice to know that, it's, well, I don't want anyone else to have to go through nightmares, but it's nice to know that we all can use the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And so, well, thank you for listening. And as always, I love you all and God bless.